Alright, it's October, and this means that Cory monthly painting journey of September needs to be released. Hello my dear friends, I am Cory and welcome to the CMPJ of September, a series of videos in which I show you all the miniatures that I have painted the previous month. And I would say let's just jump into it with the miniatures that you have already seen in my channel. Or if you don't, go and watch the video that I did, which are the Ironhead Squad Prospector team of 8 squads or Leagues of Votan, but they are squads technically, not Leagues of Votan, but I'm going to use them as my League of Votan troop choice, which means that I still have to buy 2 more boxes of this plastic miniature set because there are only 8 inside of the box, and a unit is 10 or 20 squads, so I still need 16 of them, which leave me with 4 more squads that I don't know what the hell I should do with them, but hey, at least I have a squad of 20 models. Maybe I'm going to use them as my different special weapons choices, I don't know. But anyway, these are the squads, and if you go and check out the video that I've done in which I painted them, you may notice that this time the weathering is a little bit more heavier than the video in which I painted them, because I wanted to go a little bit more heavy with the weathering, and so I have dry brushed more steel and iron onto the armor and the helmets, and I also dabbed a brown paint with a sponge on the weapons to give them a more weathered and not rusted, but at least weapon that have been used for quite a long time. And contrary for the bases, I still haven't decided what kind of terrain I should paint it. I don't know, maybe I will leave them with this, but I'm not very convinced about it because I thought that the moon kind of scenery on the bases was kind of cool because it wouldn't draw the attention out of the miniature, but I don't know, I don't like it. Maybe I will go with a more desert kind of look, more browny red, browny beige kind of terrain. I don't know, this is just what I'm thinking to do at the moment, but maybe I will change it in the future, I don't know. And now the other 3 miniatures. Let's start with the one that I had the most fun painting, which was the referee, the ogre referee for Blood Bowl. Man, this model is beautiful. The fact is that I'm playing a lot of Blood Bowl in my local game store, and we have found some custom-made rule set to play a ogre referee into our games, and so after finding it on Comixininos, which is a website that sells miniatures only for Blood Bowl, basically, there was this beautiful ogre referee, which is all in resin, with this goblin strapped to this mace that he's hiding behind his back. And it was a beautiful model, and I had to absolutely paint it and use it onto a Blood Bowl game. And there it is. I love this. I really love this, and it wasn't also very hard to paint the black and white stripes of the shirt, because the black stripes are actually sculpted. You don't have to freehand, they are actually sculpted onto the model, so it will be more easy to paint them in black or white, depends on what you choose. And it was very fun to paint in it, and I think that it will be amazing to see him onto a Blood Bowl field. Can't wait to play a game with it. And then the other 2 miniatures, which are from a game that I don't know if exists anymore, which is or was Warzone. Now, Warzone was the alternative for Warhammer 40k, but more silly and comically exaggerated as a setting. These 2 miniatures were exclusive, you couldn't buy them separately, you can only obtain them if you bought back at the time the expansion that was called the Brotherhood Cathedral, which I have here, but it's in Spanish, it's not in English because, well, I'm Italian and Spanish and Italian are the same. No, of course not, I don't understand a goddamn thing about Spanish. But anyway, I had the expansion here, but I didn't care about the rules because I don't play Warzone. And there is a nice cardboard scenic and these two models, which are the Visionary from the Brotherhood and the Angel of Mercy from Dark Legion. And I would really love to know what was the thought process of calling this giant mutated skeleton as a Angel of Mercy. I would really love to know that, but hey, this is his name, and I'm not going to question it too much. Now, why I bought these two miniatures? Well, beside being frigging cool, I needed the Visionary for a project for a army that I want also to make a challenge out of it. And I will bring it here on YouTube, but I don't want to tell you anything about it. You will see, just stay tuned. But be aware, it will be something that I have never done here on YouTube because it's not in my style. It's not a way that I like to do things, to paint miniatures, especially a lot of miniatures, but you will see. And the Angel of Mercy, because I also planning to build a Soulblight Gravelord army for Age of Sigmar, and to me he looks like a great skeleton general. Is it called White Knights, Bright Knights? I don't remember, but anyway, it can be a leader for a Soulblight Age of Sigmar army. And even though these miniatures belong to a sci-fi setting, I think that it would be perfect as a skeleton warrior or a leech or a necromancer in a fantasy setting, because there is nothing futuristic about it. Maybe the two shoulder pads with this giant spike on his back, but beside that, well, there is nothing that suggests for it to be a sci-fi miniature. I just made a little small mistake with this model. You see on the giant machete, or well, the butcher knife that he has on his right hand, well, there is some blood and gore on it, which I did mixing a little bit of glue and the color Blood for the Blood God, the technical paint for from Citadel, which I don't know if they produce anymore, but I had a pot of it and I might as well use it. And I did a mistake because I applied it and then I varnished the model with a matte varnish, and it lost all of its glossiness. So it's not very gory and bloody anymore. It doesn't have the effect that I was looking for. I made a mistake, and now I know that I should varnish and then apply the gore and the blood and all these things onto the miniatures after varnishing. This is a nice lesson that I did by doing not a very horrible mistake. I mean, you can still understand what it is, but it would look so much better with this glossiness. Maybe I can apply a little bit of gloss varnish onto it with my brush, and maybe that will solve the problem. I don't know. I'm afraid that I would ruin it even more, so I might as well leave it as it is. But anyway, these are the models. So my friends, these were the miniatures that I have painted during the month of September. Let me know what you think about them in the comment. Can't wait to do a video unboxing the next week, which is an unboxing, a very special unboxing for some miniatures that has still to be released. You will see. Anyway, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Down in the description you will find all the link that you want. And I hope to see you the next time. I'm Cory. Ciao, ciao, my friends.